table maintaining you can receive a voucher to Dunkin'. And when the Sea Lions win at home, you win. Day after a Point Loma home victory, go to Dunkin' and get a free Dunkin' with any purchase of the beverage. Be sure to visit Dunkin', and remember, America runs on Dunkin'. Here at Visit Ways. Now pitching for the Urban Knights. Number 18, Joseph Anderson.
New arm in the ball game for Art U. Right-hander Joseph Anderson is in the contest. Just the third appearance for Anderson this season. He's given up 5 hits, 2 runs, none of which are earned, 3 walks and a strikeout, and 4 innings of work. He's faced a total of 20 hitters this year, and they're hitting a combined .294 against him. Anderson is a 6'3" sophomore out of El Dorado, California, Bradshaw Christian High School. And Jake Intricant is now the hitter. Jake has 3 doubles today, looking for a 4th. As Anderson's fastball misses away, 2-0. Intricant fouls this one away, 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to Intricant. He's been on base in all 4 plate appearances today. Doubled in the second, walked in the third, doubled in the 5th, and then again in the 6th. He's driven in 2 today as well. It's a pretty good day at the plate. Fouls this one straight back, and it's good to see. Again, I talked about it a little bit earlier, but Jake had been scuffling coming into this ball game. But he's put some really good swings on the ball and found some grass. Fastball called strike 3. Called strike 3. The catcher had to reach well across his body to get that pitch. But Max Ponce may have an afternoon appointment that we're not aware of, and he punches out Intricant for out number 1. Yikes. That ball was not a strike in any way, shape, or form. But that's the way it goes. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That ball is in the dirt. Now Garcia hits this one in the air. Underneath of it is Nicky, and the center fielder makes the catch. 2 outs. That brings up Jack Malone.
Number 5, Jack Malone.
Malone looking for his first hit today. Fly to center, line to right, popped to third, and walked. And he has this one hit his foot. That is the 101st hit by pitch this year. The
Number 20, Hunter Oakchan.
still good for second best, and that's second ever season within the last 10 years to have 100. So Point Loma was hit 108 times last season, and they're well on pace to, well, maybe, well, if we count postseason stats, likely going to eclipse that number and then some. Meanwhile, Hunter Oakchan's into bat. It's 1 for 2 with a couple of walks today. So the leader on the team in hit by pitches is Jacob Christian with 17. Jack Malone, that was his 16th time hit by a pitch this season, so he's right on his heels. The single season record, I believe, is that the single season record? Has to be. 21 times hit by a pitch, Otto Kemp last year. Oakchan hacks at this one and comes up empty, 2-2. You see that a lot more in college baseball than you do professional baseball. Unless you're, Don Baylor made a career out of that, but David Eckstein, as Oakchan slaps this one foul. But it's a mode of offense at the college level, more so than it is at the professional level. And it's worked well for Point Loma. Again, they're averaging over 7 runs a game. They've matched that today with 8. Oakchan grounds this one near the middle. The shortstop fields it. Quick throw, quick flip to second, not in time. Malone hustling all the way, and he slid in safe. And Jelinik's toss wasn't a bad toss. He was just late. Malone beats it out.
Number 14, Tommy Burleson.
So it's a fielder's choice. First and second now with Tommy Burleson at the plate. Here's the pitch. And Burleson takes a ball. 1-0. Tommy's been hit by a pitch twice this year, or twice this ball game. He scored back in the 4th inning on the sac fly by Owen May. Burleson hacks this one foul. Ball and 2 strikes to the Sea Lions catcher. Malone takes his lead off second. Oakchan's over at first. And the pitch from Anderson. Fly ball, short center. Out from second is Fonseca. In from center is Nicky. And he drops it. It skips away from him. Malone will score. Held up at third base is Oakchan. The throw goes to third base. And he's back safely. And that's an error on Nicky.
Number 8, Seth Freiberg.
They give him a hit. Burleson will take it. RBI for him. And so Burleson's going to be lifted for a pinch runner here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's a 9-0 score. So Malone is in on the single. And Oakchan's first to third on the base hit. Oh, Burleson's not being lifted. It's Ochin that's being lifted for Barber. Jeffrey Barber. So that would lead one to believe that Ochin is probably pitching the ninth. But there is a chance still that we may not get there. There is the run rule that we're all now learning about. Yeah. Strike one the count, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Sea Lions trying to walk it off here, believe it or not. As Seth Ryberg swings, lashes one to right field. That's a base hit. Here comes Barber to score the 10th run of the game. Trucking into third base is Burleson. He's there safely. And Ryberg with a sliding double makes it a 10-0 score here in the bottom of the 8th. And that's the ball game. The run rule in effect. 10 runs after 7 innings. And the game is over. 10-0 the score. And the final here today as Point Loma wins it on a walk-off double by Seth Ryberg here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So, Barber scores. We'll get to the final totals here in just a second.
Your Point Loma Sea Lions 10,